Have you ever noticed that the quietest woman in the room is often the one people underestimate? She doesn't argue. She doesn't compete. She doesn't try to prove herself. And yet, there's something about her that makes people pay attention. Why? Maybe you weren't always quiet. Maybe you used to explain yourself. Try harder. Defend every decision. Give everyone another chance. You believed if people understood your heart, they would treat you differently, but they didn't. And eventually, you became tired, not of loving, but of proving. But here's what nobody tells you. A woman's silence isn't always a sign she's weak. Sometimes it's the moment she realizes she no longer needs anyone's permission. That's when everything changes. There was a time when I thought confidence sounded loud. I thought powerful people always had the best arguments, the quickest replies, the strongest opinions. So I explained everything. I defended myself. I tried to make everyone understand, but no explanation ever changed someone who had already decided not to understand me. Then something changed. One day, I simply stopped chasing understanding, not because I stopped caring, because I finally understood something. Peace doesn't come from winning every conversation. It comes from knowing which conversations no longer deserve your energy. That silence wasn't defeat. It was discernment. I noticed something surprising. The less I needed approval, the calmer I became. The calmer I became, the more confident I looked. Not because I became mysterious, because I became certain. Certain of who I was, certain of what I would accept, certain of what I would walk away from. What surprised me most was how some people reacted when I stopped explaining. They became uncomfortable when I stopped chasing. They started asking questions when I stopped overgiving. They noticed my absence, not because I had changed into someone cold, because they could no longer control someone who no longer needed their validation. That is why quiet women can seem dangerous. Not dangerous because they hurt people. Dangerous because manipulation no longer works. Guilt no longer works. Fear no longer works. They've learned something priceless. Their peace is worth protecting. If you've become quieter over the years, don't assume you've lost yourself. Maybe you finally stopped performing. Maybe you finally stopped begging to be understood. Maybe your silence isn't emptiness. Maybe it's wisdom. And wisdom rarely needs to raise its voice.